Our mission is to help you learn the English language. We have created easy-to-follow, free educational materials for those seeking knowledge of English.
So Kevin, what is your type?
I like girls who like to have fun and aren't too serious.
I agree. I like guys that can make me laugh.
That's true. Having a very serious boyfriend or girlfriend can be boring. Hi, my name's Carl. My wife and I are moving in next door.
Hello, Carl. I'm Chuck Jones. We're going to be neighbors.
I'm happy to meet you. It seems everyone in town is so friendly.
This is a small town, and we like to be neighborly. We know everyone who lives around here.
Well, I'm from Chicago. There few people take the time to get to know their neighbors.
So, tell me, Carl, why did you come all the way to Minnesota to live?
We wanted to live in a more peaceful community and have more space. Another reason is, we can afford to buy a home here, but we can't in Chicago. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Stephen.
How are you doing?
Not bad. What about you?
I'm just a little tired.
Why?
I have a lot of work to do in the company recently.
How is your family?
Pretty fine, thanks.
Where are you going now?
I am going to buy a new air conditioner for my parents. Oh, it's 2 o'clock. I must go now.
Okay. See you next time.
See you. It is obvious that their government is nursing the hope of having all other countries over a barrel and bring them completely under their control.
It's typical of them to do so.
What can we do?
We must keep developing our economy and unite with other developing countries to fight against it.
Why are you in such a good mood today?
Well, yesterday, I decided to face my fear of heights.
I didn't know you were scared of heights. Was it really bad?
Let me put it this way. I've never seen a professional sorts game in a stadium because I could never get myself to walk to the top of the stairs to sit down.
So what did you do about it yesterday?
I went skydiving.
You're kidding me. That sounds really scary.
It was scary, but it felt great, too.
Weren't you scared?
Of course I was scared. But I had an instructor that went with me and that helped.
So have you cured your fear of heights?
I think so. After I jumped out of the plane, I realized that I should just enjoy life. Worrying about it or not doing things out of fear is just plain silly.
I'm impressed.
Are you scared of anything?
Well, sometimes I get scared when I'm in my apartment all by myself.
What do you think is going to happen?
I always worry that the door is unlocked or that a window is open and that a stranger will come in and steal my things.
It sounds like you just need to be more careful. Hello?
Hi, Shelley, have you had lunch?
Not yet.
So shall we have lunch together? I'd like to take you this time.
I'd like to, but I can't.
How come?
I've a lot of paperwork to do right now. I'm behind schedule.
All right, can we make it another time?
Sure, thanks.
I'll call you later. Bye.
Bye.
Do you often do exercise?
Certainly.
Okay. And what kind of sports do you usually play?
I often play badminton with my parents.
You play badminton? That's unbelievable. You are shorter than a racket.
Hey, I'm good at playing it.
Says who?
My parents.
Oh, I see.
How about you, Daniel?
I'm a real man, and I like football.
Well, who is your favorite football player?
I like Ronaldo the most.
I can't believe you wear jeans to the office. Are you trying to lose your job?
Of course not. I'm just observing casual day. On Fridays, the company doesn't require us to wear formal business attire.
Wow, nobody told me about that. Won't the relaxed dress code damage the company image?
We don't think so. Casual days are becoming more common, and we believe employees can maintain a professional image without wearing uncomfortable clothes.
I guess it lets people express their individual tastes. But won't some people abuse it?
Not really. Besides, there is a separate dress code for casual day. People can't just wear whatever they want.
It seems that a relaxed atmosphere could hinder productivity.
Believe it or not, it has the opposite effect. Employees are actually more productive on casual days.
Lisa, I've been thinking of something.
What is it?
Well, I've done a lot of business for my company. And now I feel like going into business for myself.
Do you mean you want to sell up your company of your own?
There's a possibility. What do you say?
That's not a bad idea. Bet after all you should get some sound financial guarantee.
Well, I can't believe your uncle and aunt came to stay with us for a week, and they did not even call us in advance.
John, they are old-fashioned people from the Chinese countryside. That's their custom.
I know, but it is hard for me to get used to your relatives coming to visit us, and without warning.
Don't your relatives visit other relatives?
Yes, but Americans never visit without calling in advance, and they almost never stay overnight.
I think that maybe Chinese families are closer than your families.
I think you're right.
Steve, you look pale. What happened?
I didn't sleep a wink last night.
Did you have something on your mind? You look so concerned. Maybe I can help you.
Well, I am under a lot of pressure. My boss is very pushy. He assigned me 3 projects. Now the deadlines are near, and I still have not finished all of my projects.
Is there anything I can do to help you?
Well, I guess no one can help me but myself. For the moment, I just need someone to talk to, so that I can relieve my stress.
Hide me, Yi Jun. The kids all think I'm the real Easter Bunny.
Aw, that's sweet. I knew your costume would be a success.
It's a success all right. The kids keep trying to catch me.
Yeah, I saw that. I thought you were playing a game with them.
Some game. You try being tackled by 10 kids at once.
Holly? Look behind you. They're coming this way. I'll always remember my college days.
Oh yeah?
It was one of the best times in my life. It was tough, but I made it. I became a college graduate.
How did you feel when you graduated?
It was a round day for me. My family attended the graduation ceremony. I was so nervous. I couldn't find my cap and gown, but all worked out in the end.
What did you do after graduation?
I was planning to attend grade 8 school, but then I was offered a good job doing marketing, so I changed my mind.
Sounds like you're happy with your decision.
I sure am. So what about you? How did you feel when you graduated?
It was also a proud day for me, but I also felt like a kind of loss that day.
How could it be?
While seeing others going to work or continue their study, I didn't know what I would do.
You didn't have an offer?
I had one, but I didn't like the job very much. I wanted to attend graduate school, but I was afraid it would be too tough.
I think you lack in the power of decision. Once you make your decision, don't be overtaken by misgivings and fear. Just go full steam ahead. You should have seen the TV show that was on last night. The topic it covered was really interesting: animal rights.
Do you really believe in that? If they are going to focus on something, they should do it on civil rights.
Yes, but we can't deny that animals are vulnerable, defenseless, and are completely at the mercy of human beings.
I understand your point, but we continue to have transgressions against human rights. If so much attention weren't devoted to the topic of animals, we would then concentrate more on saving a human being instead of protecting a koala.
You can't compare apples and oranges. I believe that both topics are important and that we can't ignore them. The mistreatment of animals can cause a great environmental imbalance. I believe that governments should prohibit activities like poaching.
Well, you are right on that point. This is the reason that I don't buy leather and I try to buy synthetic products.
At least you're doing your part. My contribution is to have a pet in the house that I treat like a member of the family.
As long as you don't treat it better than your wife, it's fine.
I heard that Anne had divorced.
I suspect it's unavoidable.
Poor Anne. She did not love her husband at all.
Yeah, she married him at her mother's bidding.
Is that your phone?
Yes, it's my new business phone. Do you like it?
It's very impressive. Can you use the internet on your phone?
Yes, it's got wireless internet access.
That's really convenient. Does it have the Bluetooth?
Yes, but I don't really use it often. Have you ever used it?
No, but I think it'd be really great for people like you who are always on the go.
Yes, I guess I should try to use it.
I heard through the grapevine that Michael probably become the new sales manager.
How did you get wind of the rumor?
I am not a rumor monger.
Let's stop gossiping and get back to work.
How did you get around over there? Did you rent cars?
No, that would be too expensive. We used the train system. We bought a special pass called a N-Rail Pass. It lets people use the train wherever they want, as often as they want.
I've heard about N-Rail passes. So those Europeans really depend on trains a lot.
Yes, they do. I wish we Americans had a better train system.
I know. Our train system is lousy. And besides, Americans love their cars too much.
I agree. And probably the automobile companies are too powerful. They never allowed the government to develop trains.
It's too bad for the environment. So much pollution from cars.
Americans love cars for different reasons, I think. One reason is that we are very individualistic. And cars are a very individual way of getting around. Americans like the freedom of driving around by themselves. They don't want to ride in a train or bus with a group of people.
Yes, I agree. I think it is a cultural characteristic. It would be very hard to get us Americans to change this. But you know what? Probably, in the future, Americans will have to change.
Why do you say, have to?
Because the Earth's environment can't tolerate cars forever. I think cars are already causing global warming. When the problem gets more serious, world governments will have to start limiting car use.
Maybe you're right. They will have to develop alternative transportation. But it will be hard in America. Too many people are used to cars. Even in our movies, cars are very important.
Wow, I didn't notice the time. It's almost noon. I have to get home.
Do you want me to give you a ride?
No, no problem. I have my car in the parking ramp around the corner.
All right, well, I'll stay here and have another coffee. Nice running into you.
See you around. The murderer was sentenced to life imprisonment.
It's severe punishment, I think.
Yeah, because he just killed a man in cold blood.
No wonder.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.